At age 25, Rick Hendrick sold everything he owned to purchase a struggling Chevrolet dealership in South Carolina. After increasing sales from 200 to 1,000 cars in the first 12 months, he moved to Charlotte, North Carolina, and took on a larger Chevy dealership, improving sales by $10 million in the first year. Today, the Hendrick Automotive Group consists of more than 60 dealerships and 5,000 employees coast to coast, generating upward of $3 billion in revenue annually. As his automotive business prospered, Hendrick founded Hendrick Motorsports in 1984, winning an amazing 3 NASCAR Winston Cup Series races in its first season. Today, Hendrick Motorsports is headquartered on 100 acres of North Carolina property with more than 500 employees who construct the engines and chassis to support 5 full-time teams in NASCAR's top 2 series. In all, Hendrick Motorsports has garnered 9 NASCAR championships and nearly 200 victories, making it one of the sport's premier operations.
My dad was a farmer in rural Virginia, mainly tobacco. It's some of the hardest work in the world. I mean, you get up early in the morning and irrigating the crops in the heat of the day. My dad, he raced on the weekends, and 5 years old, I was going to races with him. I love cars. I mean, I daydreamed all the time. My dad and I built this 31 Chevrolet when I was 14 years old, and actually ended up winning the race that weekend. That really set me on fire for the future.
While I was going to school, I actually made a living working in a service station. My dad taught me how to work on cars. My mother taught me how to borrow money. She worked in a bank. She'd get these 90-day notes. I would buy these used cars, fix them up, and Linda and I would sell them in the newspaper.
I learned at an early age, too, that I could make more money selling them than I could working on them. So the day I graduated, I went in the car business. I always race something. Racing will humble you. It's a very hard, competitive business, as any sport. I was just in a checkup one day, and I was diagnosed with CML leukemia. The doctor says, it's probably a better than 50% chance you won't be here in 3 years. I've been very fortunate there. I've been in remission since 1998.
Family is the most important thing to me. We had a tragic loss with the plane accident. And if you'd asked me before it happened, would I be able to survive losing my son, my brother, my nieces, my best friends? Or would I be able to go on? I'd tell you no. But then when you look at the family you have left, the ones that you still have responsibilities for, you just have to. So now Linda and I have a wonderful daughter, Lynn, 2 beautiful granddaughters, Kate and Ricky, and Emily, our daughter-in-law, named Ricky after our son. So now we still have a piece of him, and that's a miracle.
I believe character is a choice within people, and whether they have a positive influence in their lives, as a child, or a negative influence, I believe the choice is theirs as to whether they want to be the best they can be.
I feel so fortunate to live in a country like this, that you have the freedom to do what you want to do, to chase a dream. It's an unbelievable blessing that we have in this country.